browsing around the interwebs, Facebook groups, my emails, DMs, Facebook, Instagram, etc. There's so many questions about how to do these 3 popular recipes on the griddle. The people want instructions, so here I am, recognizing that folks need help in these 3 categories. So I decided to dedicate a video to cooking all 3 of these recipes in one video. It's like a one-stop shop. What do you think about that? It could very well be life-changing. What I'm going to show you today is how to make these 3 popular recipes on the Blackstone griddle to perfection. Your family, your friends, people that don't even like you is going to think you are some kind of stud on that griddle, or maybe even like a griddle pimp or something. I don't know. But anywho, we're going to do this. Our first dish is going to be epic. Fried rice. My in-laws, whenever they come down to visit, they request fried rice. And it's not anything extravagant. I just fix vegetable fried rice. No meat. Sometimes we'll do meat, do a little chicken, steak, whatever, shrimp. But most of the time, it is vegetable fried rice. And I like to keep it kind of simple too, and not put a lot of stuff in my fried rice. First things first, we got to get the rice, got to get it going, got to get it ready for the cook. So it does take a little bit of preparation. So here's how I do the rice. All right, first thing I want to do is take our rice. You want to wash your rice. You want to get some of that starch off. I generally make 2 cups of rice at a time. That's a good number for us. I'll just come here, just kind of wash it. And we're going to take a little bit of this Dawn dishwasher right here, and this, no, not really, I'm not going to do that. So you just want this water to start running clean. It's kind of cloudy right here. I'm not too much of a stickler. I'll probably do this, I don't know, about a minute or so, just to get some of it off. 2.5 quart saucepan. This is like my rice pan here. That's what I like. And a lot of people ask too about water to rice. I like to do about 2 1/4. So just a hair over 1 to 1. 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of water. And I do just a smidge over, not much more. And you can also, what they call a knuckle test. See, that comes up to about right there at my first knuckle, right there. And that's a good indicator too. So stove, what I like to do is, I like to bring it up to a boil. So I put it up on about a 7 or so. All right. I do like to flavor my rice with a little bit of this Knorr. This is chicken powder. I call it chicken powder all the time. Chicken flavored bouillon. You can get this at most of your supermarkets. It's also in my Amazon link if you're interested. So I just come in here, and it just gives the rice a little bit of extra something. Okay. So it's been, I don't know, a couple minutes. Again, I don't like to start this on high because I don't want it to just be a rolling boil. I want it to come up to kind of like a soft boil, so I know everything's kind of at the same temperature. Put the lid on, and then I put it on right there under that too, if you can see it or not. Now, it'll be different for your oven. It works for me. Maybe you can kind of use it as a basis. I'm going to start my little time stick here, 15 minutes. I'll see you back. All right, so what I do now is come over here, cut it off. I slide her back there and just let it set till it kind of is cool. And I'll transfer that to like a baking sheet, and then I'll put that in the refrigerator. All right, so let's talk about ingredients. This is the rice here. Again, I'll only refrigerate this for about 3.5 hours. I like bean sprouts. They're awesome. Not traditional. Typically, it's just with some like some red peppers. Even could be like a chili, but I use just a sweet red pepper. Some green onions. I like to make those tops. Like I put those into the fried rice. Use the greens for garnish. I got a little bit of a yellow onion, butter. And this is just low sodium soy sauce. I like to put it in a squirt bottle. Got a few other things also that we're going to add just here and there. But hey, overall, fried rice is super simple. Don't let it fret you out. Follow my instructions. If you want to add something, add something. If you want to delete something, delete something. Just make it your own. All right, red pepper. Again, if you want some chilies, you can do chilies. But here we don't like to spice too much. But yeah, so just your red pepper. You just want to go around the core, just kind of a circle. It kind of flattens everything out. I like to lop it off like that. I do use these, but to make everything is kind of uniform, I like to clean it up just a little bit. You never know when you got company coming over and they're going to critique your fried rice. You know how Karen is. Just like that. Just like that. And they're going to be all relatively uniform. Here we go. Easy peasy. Some of these little rogue ones here, just come in here and just rough chop them. All right, come in here. You want these pieces to be relatively similar to your to the way your red pepper is. You don't want them to be different. You don't want to do like half moons and then you do just little cubes. So you want to be kind of the same, okay? So just come in here. Just keep that in mind. There we go. Just like that. Bam. And green onions. I like to leave the rubber band on these because it helps keep everything together for when you're chopping them. So I like to save these whites and put them with the sauteed vegetables. And then I like to come over here and I like to use the tops in here. Make sure you take that rubber band out. You want somebody to, eat it. And there's our garnish. Now, if you haven't already, pre-warm your Blackstone. We're gonna get it up to about 400, 425 degrees. We got our Blackstone up and running. We're looking at 400. Whew, it's pretty hot. Right in the middle. Yeah, it's 450, 460, so that's good. I actually turned it down because it was on. I had to do some other stuff and get away from you. That's okay, you can turn it off. Come in here. This is avocado oil. Okay. And we'll come in here with our vegetables. I like to keep my ratio more rice, but this right here is going to make a good little ratio. Stir it around a little bit. I like to start my vegetables first. It kind of flavors the griddle. Got the onions, the peppers, that kind of stuff. Come in with a little bit of butter. I'll do a little salt. And I know what you're going to say. A little pepper. I know what folks are going to say. They're going to say, Hussey, your sodium, you got all kinds of sodium in there from the soy sauce. Chill out, yo, chill out. Probably asking about the bean sprouts. I add the bean sprouts kind of to the end. They will get mushy on you. I like the bean sprouts. It's got a little crunch to it, but if you cook it really long, it'll start getting a little mushy on you. Now, I'll add some more butter. I'll add a little bit more avocado oil. I'll come here, got our rice. Boom. A little trick, I sprayed this with a little bit of oil so it'll release. I got my griddle on low, 300 to 340 degrees. Number one, your rice will burn. You don't want that, that's nasty. You kind of want it just at a slow pace where it kind of browns the rice a little bit. So let's see what we got. Hey, you see there's some browning right there. There we go. I just like to come in here and stir that up, get that butter incorporated. We'll come in here with our vegetables. I want to put our bean sprouts down. Get them kind of warmed up. I get these fresh bean sprouts from from Harris Teeter, come in a little, almost like a blueberry package. I love them. So for our rice, salt, pepper, I like to use some garlic powder. Last but not least, the king of all flavors, MSG. I like to add about a half a teaspoon, quarter teaspoon. This is where you kind of look at your ratio. Like I got a little fleck of red pepper, got some onion, got some bean sprouts. That's pretty good. And we're just gonna come in here. Put a good squirt on there. I love that flavor. Love that smell. All right, so we're gonna put this over here. Now, a little bit of that avocado oil, a little bit of butter. Got this right here, you ready? You see that? We'll do it again. Ready? Hey, I'll be here all night. Just kind of work that egg around. Some people don't like the eggs. That's okay. All right. Put those eggs in there. Beautiful. Let's give us a try, just so we kind of know our seasonings, right? Needs just a hair more soy sauce. I'm very confident that's going to be a winner right there. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There you have it. Our fried rice is done. All we need to do now, make it rain a little green, a little greenery. All right, guys, let's give us a try. Come right here in the center. Cheers. It just tastes, it hits hard. It's got that salty, it's got a little sweetness from those sauteed vegetables. You get that crunch from those bean sprouts. Brightness from the onions. I like to add a little bit of sriracha. I love this Texas Pete cha. It's called CHA cha. I might get a little hate from this, but I like it better than the Huey Fong. I like Huey Fong. Don't get me wrong. This is the first video of 3. These are absolute bangers, y'all. Next up, hey, the smash burgers. Do not want to miss that recipe, y'all. So sit tight. Let's get ready for some smash burgers. All right, let's go. Since the griddle movement has happened, one recipe kind of stands above all, I would think. A lot of questions, it seems like to me. Maybe not, I don't have the raw data or anything like that, but the smash burger. The smash burger is always a hot topic. Smash burgers are really quick, really simple. However, with a little preparation, you will crush these things like it owes you money. So first things first, I like to start with my meat, all right? Beautiful 80/20 ground chuck, and I like to make 2.5 ounce balls. I got a little handy dandy scale. Everybody should probably own one of these. Get you a little pinch, kind of roll it around. Let's see how good I am. Calibrated arm, calibrated hand. 1.65. I'm an ounce off. 2.5, 2.55. Take that, yeah. And just like I said, just roll them all out. All right, we got our balls ready to go. Now, seasoning. The seasoning we use, I just like to make my homemade seasoning. I like it better than anything I buy. It's just my personal preference. Use whatever seasoning you like. What I like to do is about a 1.5 teaspoon of salt, about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1 big teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder. And I like to use 1 big teaspoon of Knorr beef powder. And give that a little zhuzh around. And there you have it. That is your seasoning for your smash burgers. Use whatever toppings you like. I like to do mayonnaise, ketchup, pickle, and of course cheese. I like to take whole dill pickles and slice them. Just my personal preference. So I just like to I just take 2 pickles and then come in and slice them. You can do lengthwise as well, however you feel. I was actually kind of debating on whether to go lengthwise or the circles. Let's talk about buns, hon. I like to use these Martin potato rolls. They're soft, they're pillowy, they're just awesome. I like to use those. Cheese, my cheese of choice, American cheese. Kraft Deluxe American cheese is what I like. I find it to be the best. You can use whatever cheese you like. Don't hate me for American cheese, okay? All right, next phase, get your griddle going. Now comes the fun part. You wanna warm your griddle up, you wanna get a hot griddle. Smash burgers need a very hot griddle because you're smashing that sucker down and you wanna make sure that thing is sizzling, all right? I've had this on low for a while and I'm gonna probably bump it up to about medium whenever I start cooking. But let's see where our griddle temperature is. So we're at 400 some degrees. That's where you want to be. You want to be up in that big boy temperature. I don't know, 450 degrees, 425, 450, all right? Another tip is you want to have everything ready because this thing goes fast and before you know it, you're going to be done or you'll be behind or you'll burn something. It goes fast, all right? First things first, I'm going to lay down our buns. You can butter or mayonnaise these, however you like if you want to do it. I'm not. I'm just going to go kind of dry. Perfect toast. I'm gonna do that on both sides. All right, I'm gonna take these off, put them over here. So I like to take the balls, put a little seasoning on them. This is what I like to do. All right, so we're just gonna come here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got this cool little burger smasher. I like to take a piece of parchment paper. Come here, 10 seconds. See that steam? That's what you want. You want that hot, 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 hot. You'll see why in a minute. All right, now, I'd like to take a little bit more of our seasoning. Come in right there. Now, let's flip these dudes. Look at that. That's that Maillard reaction. Beautiful. There we go. Cheese. I need cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're pretty much done now. Bring these over here. Like I said, we're going to make a double. A little mayonnaise. 1 and 2. Do a little ketchup. Ketchup and a little pickle. That's it, y'all. Well, hey, there you go. Our double smash burgers. They're done. Like I said, don't take long at all. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful burger. Let's give us a slice. Oh, man. Truly, boy, that looks amazing. Let's give it a try. Man. It's just like nothing better in this world. I mean, it's not dry. People always think they're dry. It's not. That cheese is lovely, okay? Again, use this as a basis. Do whatever you like to yours, okay? There's no right or wrong. There's just a few simple little steps I showed you, and the rest, make it your own. Now, time for some cheesesteaks. This might be the most requested question or the most requested item that everybody needs help with. Cheesesteak. Man, I love a cheesesteak. Notice I said cheesesteak, not Philly cheesesteak, because if you put Philly cheesesteak on your description or say you're doing a Philly cheesesteak, you're asking for trouble. If you do one thing wrong that doesn't agree with what they like on their Philly cheesesteak, because they all differ from what is a true Philly, they will be on you faster than a New York minute, like a hobo on a hot pocket. I mean, crazy. But anywho, this is a cheesesteak. Make it your own cheesesteak. This is gonna be my cheesesteak. It's gonna be awesome, lovely cheesesteak. The basis of my cheesesteak today, the UPS guy. Maggie loves the UPS guy. So the basis of my Philly cheesesteak today is good bread. Got a nice Martin's hoagie rolls. And I'm using this because this is available at all supermarkets pretty much. So I just got some shaved beef steak. I want to do a little bit of chopped onion. And I got a little bit of white American cheese. And then my seasoning, I dropped this a little bit, and so it mixed all up. So this is basically my smash burger seasoning, y'all. I got about 1 teaspoon of salt, actually about 1.5 teaspoons salt, about 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of beef powder. And then last but not least, there's gonna be some mayonnaise on mine because I like mayonnaise. I like Duke's mayonnaise, and I think Duke's mayonnaise loves me too, deep down. All the folks from Philly watching this cheesesteak video just threw their remote, by the way. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get some diced onions. I want some diced onions in this. So I'm just gonna come in here and I'm gonna dice me a few onions. Heel in right here, that's everything's kind of connected. And I like to come in here and just make this cut down. And if you want them really fine, you can come in here like that. Just like that. Perfect. I want to show you this this steak. I've never used this before. I've normally just get mine, but I thought the people would probably like this better than buying that whole big old piece of chunk of beef and having to slice it. You got to freeze it a little bit so you can slice it really thin, or if you got a meat slicer. This right here is done for you, and why not? So this is called shaved beef, and man, look at this. Oop, there you go, Maggie. So this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. So we got everything prepped. You want to make sure you have everything pretty much ready. I think I'm going to need at least 2 rolls. So I got 2 rolls prepped so I can just grab it because this goes fast, all right? So just want to make sure everything is ready to go. I'm going to do a little avocado oil. I'm going to get my onions down first. See that caramelization? That's what you're looking for. Take some of your seasoning that you mixed up. I want to show those onions some love too. All right, we'll move these up here. And now it's time for our beef. I think I tell everybody this on every video. Sometimes you have to cycle these Blackstones because they do get so hot, okay? And it's okay to do that. All right, temperature. Let's see where our temperature is. Ooh, look at that. Nice temperature. 450 degrees, perfect. Now, let's get down a little bit of oil. We don't need a whole lot because this steak has quite a bit of marbling, so I just think you don't need a whole lot. So like I said, I think this is like a couple pieces right here. Just want to come in here. Kind of hard to separate these things, but I want to get some good char. I want to get that Maillard reaction on some of this, all right? I got the Blackstone on about a medium right here. This medium is hot, okay? If you don't see some smoke or something like that rolling, you might want to bump it up, okay? Just gonna come in here. Shred this up. Gotta have quick hands too, it's hot. Woo! Woo! Now, I'm gonna take these onions. I'm gonna run in there just like that. Seasoning. Season these well. There you go. Everything's pretty much cooked through, so I'm going to put the Blackstone, actually, I'm just going to cut these two outside ones off, the middle on, okay? Boy, that is good. That is perfect, perfect, perfect. This is ready. It is time for the cheese, time for the bread. All right, so let's go. Come in here and get your steak. I was thinking this was going to make about 3. I mean, you could do ½ pound per. That's 8 ounces. You should be able to get 2, but I think I could get 3 out of this. There we go. It's about your bun length right there. Some more over here. You know, you can take your bun, just kind of eyeball it. Okay, okay. Cheese is up to you, actually. I'll put a little bit more of this seasoning on top. There we go. It's up to you for cheese. I like white American. My wife, she likes provolone. You can do the whiz, which is like a cheese sauce, kind of like traditional Philly. But I like a white American. It just, American cheese is just the king of melty, okay? Now for mine, this is mine, not yours. I'm going to do some mayonnaise, just like that. Sometimes it's good just to come in here, incorporate that cheese all throughout. I think we can do a little bit of steam here too. It'll help it melt. There we go. This one right here is going to be mine. I'm going to make 2 others, just kind of no mayonnaise. This right here helps create, it steams the bun a little bit too. Don't get it crusty. Just makes it nice and lovely. All right, now let's get these things off. Take your hand, put it over here, just like that. And come. Look at that beautiful, beautiful browned meat. Golly, boy. All right, y'all, hey, it is time to give this a try. Let's see what I think this one was mine right here. Look at that beaut. The bread is nice and soft. Cheese nice and gooey. Oh man. The brownness of that meat along with those onions. Onions are nice and sweet. You get that cheese, and just sip a cheer wine. That's fantastic right there. I really hope you give us a try. Again, make it your own. If you want mushrooms, add mushrooms. If you want peppers, add peppers. Hot peppers, banana peppers, whatever. Make your own cheesesteak and make it your own. Follow this lead, man, you're gonna be golden, I'm telling you. Hey, I hope this video inspires you. I hope you can make 1 or all 3 of these recipes, but most of all, make it your own. Again, don't let those Philly people steal your thunder by putting mushrooms on your cheesesteak. So, hey, just do what you like, have fun, make memories, all good. Hey, I love you, appreciate you. Till next time, folks, Hungry Hussey is out. Bye, y'all.